kind of with you. Like, if he gets silenced, if he gets middle of the ulti, like the exorcism, Witchlock just death walking him and just zoned him out.
Ooh, a tiny instant.
Space yourself, so you just decide to go full aggression.
Yeah, exactly. If
that's a haste rune. Is this gonna be a first blood onto a Vorst? Doesn't throw the paralyzing cask out straight away, but it's still. It was one of his big traits when he first hit the scene. Like, Resolution was that guy that just. He won so many lanes because he realized just how far he could push it. You know, I looked for this so much. But it was one of the old things of Resolution where he would get kills when you'd least expect it. That's when everyone was claiming him as like the new Dendi out of Ukraine. Or Shashlo. So much damage. He's gonna put that Fairy Fire, and Funny doesn't have enough damage to finish this, and this will be first blood. Even the Entangle to boot, but Shashlo, goddamn's trying to heal him up. Alohadance gonna Shikuchi himself down. Can he actually reach Shashlo with the damage? Yes, he can. And then Resolution. Well, he kills the Cures. One way to do it. Meanwhile, on bottom lane of
talking about this too, that Zeus should always try and kill last hit on the side lane kills, his ultimate, because it's so important for the mid to get that experience for the kill.
Vorst?
Oh, yellow one.
Afoninje does it solo, and then commits into Undershock.
Oh wow!
Bane, he's actually going to get a double kill onto Funnick. This seems to happen so much with the Empire games. So
Dish. Yeah, as far as good work.
Oh, here comes your Avalanche. Paralyzing Cask as well. They're going to bounce back down again. Okay, when Oracle's there, they'll have enough, but the bugs, they'll latch onto goddam. And he cannot survive that. There's too much damage that just comes in from the bugs. And now they can move over to Undershock as well. He has mana for a toss back. The Warrior is a long way from home, and Alohadance is forcing the issue. He went for the early on. He lost the pathing. He stopped running for a moment. Witchdoctor will end up denying himself, but with the Thunder God's Wrath, Aloha's going to find just enough damage to finish the job. And that's a big kill. Also a solo kill for the Weaver. Ashlo's Bear can tank up most of the creep wave, and Afo can just force it in with that exorcism. And it's just as a Force came up here to try and farm. He's actually building Iron Town as well, and he has got a time lapse himself out of this one. And faces Void into the trees. He can't survive.
Dire's top tower.
He accepts his fate, and this will be the tier 1 tower on the top lane gone. Maybe they'll get a revenge on the bottom lane with the Nightmare set up over an Undershock. Aloha's waiting, and with Fiend's Grip and the bugs, there's enough negative armor. They'll rip through the Tiny. So they're able to get a dual combo kill. That top tier 1 tower.
I think
Dire's middle tower has
Nightmare's going to go over on Afo. They don't have the Crypt Storm available. Now they do. 1 second is off cooldown. And they're just focusing on, well, initially the Bear. The Witch Doctor just evaporated at that point. Bear is -5 armor, so it shouldn't be too difficult to kill off. You'll have to go underneath the tower for it, however. And Afo is still there. He starts off with that Siphon onto Aloha. Just keeps Shikuching himself in. He's technically right. Yellow Warrior's dead.
Gotta make.
He turned back in for a little bit too long. Oh no! Unexcited with the Fiend's Grip. Now they just go instantly into the Siphon. There's Malediction on Funnick as well. Nofi is trying to spill it out like by enough space, but with the Avalanche arriving from Undershock, Funnick cannot survive. They've burnt their ulti. Oracle still dies solo to a Weaver, so add 2 more Urn Charges to him. If he gets a fast death, so like look at
Yellow Warrior too.
Yeah. Shikuchi through. There's no Avalanche. It's on cooldown. That attack will be enough. They'll toss him up, but now he can just time-lapse out the damage. Trade-off was there. Death Prophet killed off Resolution, but Aloha just trying to Shikuchi himself away. The Avalanche. Oh, it barely misses. Allowing Aloha just to run away.
Player. He's playing a great carry on Empire. And he's also, like, he will change up his playstyle to fit the game.
Nofia. Paralyzing Count's going to bounce out. Nofia couldn't get the ulti off. However, with this extra TP coming in, the Nightmare Tree Protector, he'll get the ulti off, and a Crypt Swarm will still find the kill. The silence is over on Weaver this time around. But still, you can Shikuchi down, time lapse is available, Thunder God's Wrath will do the work, and goddamn, he's stuck in the tree line. The Observer was giving them the perfect vision here. A triple kill will come the way of Alohadance. Resolution! Empire wasn't as confident, and they instantly bailed out. They're expecting the attack from HellRaisers. They'll weather the storm and then go again. Unless Resolution gets caught out like this, but he's going to be Nightmare and protect himself from the damage. But he's got the perfect high ground advance until the Paralyzing Castle bounce up with the Yule Scepter. Stops a lot of it, and now your Chronosphere down. How much damage can they do? Yellow Warrior, he'll take a fall. No fear now with the secondary control. Empire just putting down the roots. Undershock will die as well. Afo's ulti almost achieving nothing. Yes, they end up killing off the Zeus, but he was the initial one to be attacked. And Alohadance, you're going in a little deep there, but he dodges the silence by backing up. And Empire now have 3 heroes of HellRaisers on the sideline. There's no ulti for the Death Prophet.
Well, Jesus.
Have ulti. Roshan's now down at 500, 400. They got to finish the job. The Avalanche connects on 2. They tossed him up. Who's going to get Roshan? Tiny's already killed off a 4. And he gets snatched by the Tiny. The kill does still go the way of Team Empire. The Sentry Ward will drop. They can't get the control over on the Weaver. Resolution tries to keep him out for the Fortune End. Catches 2. They're still running out away from the Death Ward. Resolution, Yulsep will protect him for the moment, but he's still going to go down. And Team Empire, that Aegis the Immortal and Aloha's from second
Weaver?
item. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I'm pretty down.
Well, until this happens. This is where my concern was kicking in. They need life on the Weaver! He actually times out! The Undershock's going to burn the Aegis the Immortal. Her Force will go for the Chronosphere on the already dead Witch Doctor, but at least it forces Undershock to stay underneath the tower. It's Oracle as well. Like, there's a reason why you normally go the BKB because it gives you 1 immunity and 2 a little bit more life.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The BKB is only very slightly delayed. It's delayed by 900 gold, Toby.
Oh, goddamn! Oh, yeah, that's
Radiant's middle tower
real
is
damage.
under attack.
But think about it that way. That's the big power of Dragonlance right now, is the efficiency of building it. He's still going to have that Ogre Club for BKB. He's probably going to break apart
Radiant's
Dragonlance.
middle tower is under attack.
Why is Aloha not switching the aggro? He's taking the tower the entire time. Nightmare, a little bit of a miss click there from Afoninje. He meant to try and save the Zeus. They won't be able to. And there's just a simple retreat out to safety. But maybe he turns this into, I'll say Bloodstone or something else. Either way, we'll get to discuss it a little bit later on. Nofia is still trying to get around the backhand. The silence hits Nofia perfectly, but of course, he gets a great ulti, catching Yellow Warrior as well as the Oracle, just on the edge of it. You're still going to lose your Tree and Protector, as Lone Druid dodges that last attack from Alohadance. The job will be finished up by Funny, but of course, copying too much damage. Afo now going to work the Siphon, plus the ulti, the toss in from Undershock. They pulled him out of position.
They did not respect the Death Prophet at all. Especially
avoiding these moments whenever we cast Empire. I think this is like our 6th game of Empire we've cast in 3 days.
Yeah, between Dota Pit and WePlay, we've actually done a lot of Empire.
Yeah.
They're going through the grind.
Yeah, but it's
beating Empire. That said, Alohadance is beating HellRaisers.
I can agree to that. They're going to run in. They're underneath the Sentry Ward. Off goes that ulti, and a big ulti from Nofia, but the Yulsep allowing time for Apo to get some space, but goddamn's already down. Yola Warrior, again, not being part of it, and they fiend strip the bear to keep him out of the fight until a 3-man silence. A Force may die before he can even get the ulti off, but yep. Apo doesn't
disastrous for them.
Radiant
That's pretty game changer.
are fortified.
Aloha really wants to blast in the tower. Of course, they still got that ult to him. And jump him in with the Death Ward. Can he time-lapse out the Nightmare from Afoninje? The Yulsep threw up, so we still got the time-lapse, but it stopped him from regenerating all the HP. Because he couldn't instantly just time-walk himself out.
Yeah. Spirit Siphon's such a spell. You know, admittedly, I thought might have been a kind of a silly idea, but I just like Dragonlance.
Alohadance, they jump in. Afro, the damage! Aloha, he doesn't care about the Death Ward. He's just going to work as well as even having that Spirit.
Like, guaranteed would have died if Alohadance could just pursue him.
Which is funny considering like the bottom lane fight, which Alohadance even uses time-lapse.
Yeah.
And you managed to force it. Now, Death Prophet.
I will give it to you, Toby, just because I love a good pun.
Nightmare, Resolution, trying to be useful. Now he's going to throw the ulti out, goddamn. He's able to protect himself once again. Resolution wants some space. He Yulsep is the bear to get him out, but it's Alohadance moving forward. They fiend script over on Sharshflow. He'll take a fall. As goddamn in the trees, he has no TP scroll. He spends his money before death, which will actually be over on a gem. While YOLO Warrior, of course, he's trying to be useful, and he's able to be so. He'll bring down the Witch Doctor. They did manage to drag down.
If this Death Prophet's going to be staying alive in these fights, it just seems to take too much.
The silence is not allowing Resolution to do anything at the same time. The Avalanche misses because the Yulsep went up towards the air. Undershock running into the trees. Of course, they're still trying to chase him, but copping way too much damage. And again, respect the ghouls.
Generation.
Okay.
Because I know about it.
If it's second generation, I'll accept the third. Oh, boy! There she is! Now he finally gets the chrono off. charge slow. They're actually Aloha's killing off the bear to start with. Even efficiency during team fights.
Radiant's middle
Gems
tower
on the
is
deck.
under attack.
No Fear is walking forward, try and get a goddamn all tries protected for Afoninje. He's there with the Fiend Strip. They pick off the Oracle. They'll go on to Afo as well. Another Yule Slipper from Resolution. Just setting him up for Aloha to beat into him. The damage will not be enough as he time-lapses himself back out of the base. They were coming in.
Middle tower has fallen.
And now it's a pretty comfortable push into the tier 3.
Yeah, absolutely. They had to make something big happen with Thundershock's big increase in physical damage, especially with the DD that he picked up, but they just can't seem to. They can't really lock heroes down well enough.
Aloha? Okay.
That's fine, especially if they can get the trade-off. They definitely
The Suns making it a little bit more difficult, but that ulti from No Fear locked Undershock as well as Afro in position. Afro still has not triggered that ulti of his. He's waiting for something. Resolution just keeps Yule Sceptering out now. Horse will end up dying. Afoninje will not be able to TP out, so now, okay, so Afoninje, Avorst, and he actually got Resolution too.
And does hurt Death Prophet.
That push synergy, you mentioned it lightly. That's actually quite strong. With that tiny Aghanim Scepter, like they won.
Where it's like, you could lose one fight, and a laner Brax is like just gone instantly. Empire could lose one fight and lose the whole entire game based off of this pushing efficient.
Well, goodbye, Horst. According to the... Yeah, it was red, blue, then gold, silver, right?
Yeah.
I will accept on it. I will accept Steel Extend. Fiend Strip, wow, that was quickly cancelled. Thunder God's Wrath got blown out as well. Weaver, well, he can't do anything for the moment, but he's also got a heart. So the care factor of Alohadance is fairly low. There's no...
Yeah, Treant Protector is so good right now, and Team Empire valuing it so much is because it's only countered by Gem.
Ooh, shot slow. This is a big kickoff. Went through it down. Oh, it should be down. Should be.
Yeah, look at
it. It is down. With this pickoff too, like I just want to flash.
Plus Roshan's up, but yeah, I think you have a lot of incentive.
To flashback to Empire's game earlier tonight, it's like, hey, what are we going to do? We're going to give away Roshan. Aww. Immortal, however, and then he just time-lapsed out most of the damage anyway. You also will delay a little bit more time, but the range ranks still ends up going down. This just like keeps showing how difficult it is to kill off this Weaver. He backs up Weaver with 1 watt, and 2, you may just burn all your burst damage that you crack the Aegis, and Empire will then come in. Avorst is waiting with that Aghanim Scepter ulti just to go to work. He's a second saving grace. Aloha. There's your nightmare. No, they still...
They killed him without using exorcism. That's really important. They didn't commit, over commit, right? This could be a success.
But that melee rack is so low. They gotta dodge the incoming swarm. As Aloha, he comes in again. This time there's no fortification to stop it. So Empire, this slow siege just doesn't work. Afro, now he commits the ulti. Weaver turns to try and fight. There is no timeless available, but they did pass that Cheezo from Resolution. So Alohadance now triggers that now. They've still got the Siphons going to work, but they haven't killed him off. They basically have to go through 3 Weavers. No Fear is the action. We're about to rinse and repeat. This time though, Undershock,
oh, nice toss back.
Tossing him is so deep. I think they try to force off Mount, but Alohadance, he's just tanking him for the time lapse. The peak can be allowed in a big corner. Catching out 3. They keep all the Warrior back 2 because of the roots coming out from No Fear. The Death Prophet's down with no buyback. Adds Honey to the pool, but he does have buyback. Chargelo barely surviving back at base. They really need Aloha down. The Rax is still intact. Fine, just blink themselves away to safety. Aloha's back to the front lines again. Takes out the tier 3 tower, Undershock.
Bottom tower has fallen.
For the timing, but he just doesn't have it. And the longer they wait, the BKB's coming back off cooldown. So another guaranteed time lapse for Alohadance.
There's just no way that Tiny by himself can beat this out.
They have to do something.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
They have to wait for Death Prophet, I think, actually. That's the kind of their something. They know that it's the end of the game if they try and force a fight, and they know they'll lose it.
Well, if they're going to wait for Death Prophet, they have to keep the engagement going, and it looks like Avorst with that big ulti. He's going to catch out Goddam. Goddam's going to be dead for a very long time if he's not careful, but right now, Avorst hasn't finished the job. Goddam may be dead, but I was actually waiting for a bigger core kill to come their way. Undershock so low, and that's the big core kill. 108 seconds on the sideline for the Tiny. This will actually allow Empire, if they want to go for the GG push, if they can just dodge this Death Prophet ulti. They can come back in a moment. They Nightmare to keep the Bear off. There's no control from that. Funix cannot get the distance to escape. The Bear's back to the front line. Now is Alohadance. Look for that entangle. He jumps back with the time lamp, still very low on life. The Death Prophet ulti is not going to last so much longer. It's halfway through its duration. And Empire's still on the run out of here. No fear into Invis. Try and survive. Unfortunately for him, he's still visible because the gem that's over on Chargeflow. And in fact, they actually end up having two gems.
Sustain, and the sustain from Refresher is really good.
HellRaisers to jumping up. They want a quick pick, and they're going to find one over on Resolution. The Avalanche, a little bit of missed timing, as he gets the Yule Scepter up as well. Resolution, the Fiend's going to keep the Tiny under control. No Fear goes to the secondary ulti now, as well as the Chronosphere catching goddam as well as Chargeflow out. There's no ulti from the Warrior, but he just stands there. He's like, what do I do? Now I can finally paralyzing cast. Afro is dead off. Oh, it's doing so much work. Aloha, he's still got the life to survive. Goddamn, caught in the trees. But this is the play from HellRaisers. They'll catch count 3. They only lose. Actually, no, they don't. Faces void time, walks out the damage. Remove the Zeus like that. The Zeus isn't doing anywhere near enough damage during the fights. Normal. And then you completely remove him. Okay.
Oh no!
YOLO Warrior. Nope, the paralyzing card's gonna bounce. It actually cancels most of the damage out from Pavosh, as well as the Weaver. Those stuns, the bounces were so good against him. Now Afro needs to get out here. Undershock, they got the brain zap. Afro protected. Goddamn, he's a hero. The Avalanche tosses the cleave. The damage from Undershock. Even the Thunder God's right. Afro, he'll survive through it all. And mid lane was never inflicted. There's no
if they kill the Bear though, he dies.
It's actually enough damage.
Yeah, he dies.
Oh,
yeah, that's the gem down.
Buyback though. Delusion here, but that's not enough to get the kill, or maybe it is with the in-strip coming in. Afro needs to buy space with the Yule Scepter. It cancels off one, but the Yule Scepter's still there from Afro. The try and buys the space, and in comes goddamn in with the Death Ward. It's bouncing all through Empire. They're taking terrible, terrible damage. They have to back out of this one. The tosses around. The Lotus Orb reflecting it. The Thunder goes flat, but it's still not enough damage. The Tiny will finally fall. The big one though, Afro will still survive. Resolution's looking for the pick-off over on Goddam. He makes a break for the tree line. They'll see him with the Thunderbolt. Goddam still regenerating himself out. He'll end up going down. Aloha, he's on the hunt. He's gonna find YOLO Warrior. He gets the kill too. There's no Afro ulti, but there is
the other kid bounced up in return.
Oh, YOLO Warrior. This time, Funix. The Yule Scepter. A little bit of miscommunication, but they're still going to look for the kill now. The Lotus Orb is there. Funix will drop. And where's that ulti? Afro's got it available. They've still got all the bugs on him. Never mistaken armor, and the double ulti hits him from Zeus. Goddamn will survive for this one. And Afro, he's trying to do the work. The ulti is down with the Chronosphere. Holds him there. The Bear tossed on the roof. Now they finally get the kill. The buyback can come out from the Death Prophet, but really, what's he going to do? He can drag the creep wave back off. But of course, chasing down the Oracle. He'll die. Chargeflow barely escaping. He
last 15 minutes.
He needs to buy something though. He bought back. He's got 3.2k gold just sitting in his inventory, and he can't use that for buyback in a force.
No.
Well, he's got diffusal blade charges. He's looking for the locks. Undershock, Invis, just trying to juke it at the moment, but he still sees it because of the gem. And Undershock is down 104 seconds with back into this position where Aloha sits in the front row tank. That lightning bolt is able to reveal out the fact that 2 observer wards are there. Now again, they use maybe a little bit of a different here, but it's going to get Nightmare up Charge, so he does have a resummon available for the Bear. Holds it down. And now also on the top lane, Alohadance and push from Megas. The ulti is down from Afro. The Resolution, he comes in close to a large amount of physical damage, but they walk away from the Aghanim's Death Ward. It's wasted by HellRaisers. They thought Empire was going to come in deeper, and they don't come in. They wait on the door.
Is wait up the edge.
There's a jump. Oh no! No fear, a huge ulti from him. The exorcism is still going to work. YOLO Warriors goes to protect him, but there's your Chrono. The Void is Yule Scepter's up, but Afro, he's locked in by the Bane. They're looking for some kind of stun. 5 attacks, there's still no entangle. That kept Afro there almost a full duration. He's going for the Siphons. They only get through the tree protector. Chargeflow is too low. Aloha trying to finish up the lone draw. He got just one attack with a switch. Now he could fight back. The ulti is still available. Oh, and there's a Bear. They have enough. Illusion's going down. He got him. Afro is still there though. Afro is still the back line. Funix as well as the Force trying to kill him off, but Undershock, they're back into the fight. They're still up against Megas. Can Undershock, he can blink in a moment. He has the avalanche of good.
Oh, One last fight.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
HellRaisers had to do this so well. They have that refresher now for the Death Prophets. They have the double ulti. So they have the ulti for the fight and the ulti for the push. But Empire don't have to fight them. Like, if they wanted, they could just flip push this. They have an opening. Treant, Undershock, trying to beat through him. There goes Chichi's already. Undershock, it's a refresher ulti over on him, but look back towards the mid. That's where Shasha's trying to beat him. He's actually attacking the racks at this point. Aphro's going to get Nightmare out of the fight, and they catch out Goddam back behind the lines. Aphro's moving forward right now. They're going for the tier 4 towers. Remember, back to the Radiant base, that creep wave is pushing in. No one's TPing back. They're going to deal directly with HellRaisers right here, right now. And good game, well played. It was the last roll of the dice. Team Empire, almost 1 hour in length. They take game 1 of this 2-game series up against HellRaisers. There's definitely more to come though, so do not turn off your streams.
Impressive that HellRaisers were able to hold on for this long. I mean, the whole entire time this game was going on, you were thinking Team Empire's gonna win, Team Empire's gonna win, but the fact that they managed to stretch it out and give you those tiny moments where maybe HR can pull this back from the jaws of defeat would be absolutely insane. But HellRaisers, a lot of respect for what they pulled out there, and honestly, if this